What is anticipatory anxiety? Do you often think, what if everything goes wrong? What if I get fired from my job? What if I make a fool of myself? These are some of the concerns that arise in anticipatory anxiety. Anxiety is usually related to the future, as we experience it when we anticipate a danger that has not yet happened. In these cases, fear invades us and we feel a series of physical symptoms, such as tension in the muscles, accelerated breathing, and increased heartbeat. Anticipatory anxiety occurs when we imagine the worst that can happen in a situation that has not yet occurred. In certain situations, it is normal to feel some anxiety. It may even be necessary, since it makes us alert and helps us to face the circumstances in a more effective way. However, when we spend the day anticipating the negative scenarios of most of our actions, or the fear caused by our own ideation paralyzes us, then we are facing an anxiety disorder that must be treated. You will find more information in this video. Do not forget to subscribe and turn on notifications for future videos. You can also leave your opinion in the comments. The concept of anticipatory anxiety may be redundant, since all anxiety is anticipatory in itself. However, it is important to keep in mind that there are different types of anxiety. In this case, it differs from generalized anxiety and other problems in that its symptoms occur only before specific and concrete situations. Thus, anticipatory anxiety is the severe fear or distress at the thought that negative things may happen at a certain time or situation. Causes. The causes of anticipatory anxiety vary from person to person. Among the most common are the following: intolerance to uncertainty and the need to be in control of everything around us. Traumatic experiences in the past that are related to the feared situation. Problems of self-esteem and personal insecurity. Suffering from other anxiety disorders or phobias. Perfectionist or obsessive character traits. Past history of failure. Scarcity of positive reinforcement during childhood. Self-fulfilling prophecy and anticipatory anxiety. Anticipatory anxiety is associated with self-fulfilling prophecy. The latter is a bias in perception, whereby we anticipate events and their consequences before they occur, and with imminent certainty. Our mind has so much power over ourselves that it sometimes slips out of control. In this case, the fear that a particular event will occur conditions our thinking in such a way that it affects the way we act. Eventually, it causes what we feared to happen to occur. For example, it is common to experience fear before taking an important university evaluation, where failing means repeating the course and delaying other goals. In this case, the fear of failing controls us, blocks our knowledge, and we fail. Therefore, the fear of losing the evaluation is fulfilled. Symptoms of anticipatory anxiety. The symptoms of anticipatory anxiety are usually psychological, somatic, and behavioral. They may vary from person to person. In general, those with anticipatory anxiety are driven by fatalistic or catastrophic thoughts about the future situation. In addition, they exhibit the following physical symptoms: dizziness, nausea, vomiting or diarrhea, fainting, abdominal pain, palpitations, accelerated heart rate and tachycardia, difficulty concentrating and stuttering, headache or sweating. Treatments. Anticipatory anxiety can generate much discomfort and even be disabling, so it requires professional treatment. From psychology, cognitive behavioral therapy and relaxation techniques guided by psychologists have proven to be the most effective interventions. Tips for managing anticipatory anxiety. Finally, here are some tips that can help you cope with anticipatory anxiety. However, keep in mind that these are not a substitute for psychotherapeutic treatment, but a complement. The first thing is to learn to control negative thoughts. Whenever you identify them, try to replace them with positive messages. For example, when you think "I am incapable of doing this," replace it with "I am ready, I can do this." Focus on the here and now. Anticipatory anxiety occurs because we are focused on the future. Try to focus on the present moment. Meditation can help you with this, as well as relaxation techniques to manage stress. Change your posture in the face of uncertainty. Recognize that life is full of uncertain things, which can end up being really satisfying. Accept the uncertainty in your life and learn to manage it without fear.